Hey guys, super important video today. I want to talk about sophia.org and study.com college acceleration tools and how AI, instead of helping these tools, is kind of killing these tools and lowering their reputations. And it's something we really need to be careful with. If you want a college degree faster, AI can really help you. It is a really amazing thing, but it can also really hurt you. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Now, if you don't know what sophia.org is, Sophia Learning, you basically pay a $99 a month subscription fee and you go through self-paced courses, college level courses through Sophia, and you earn that college credit through Sophia, and then you transfer that credit into real universities. Well, reputation is, in my opinion, being damaged, and I'm going to show you why I think so. So some changes need to happen on Sophia's end, or it could mean really bad news in the future. Now, another popular tool is study.com. Study.com was actually proctoring their exams and really keeping strong at reputation. What happened was Sophia came in with a lower subscription fee and no proctoring, and students left study.com and flooded for Sophia. So study.com actually stopped proctoring their exams, and now they're having the same problem, and hopefully this is a fixable problem, but they're facing the same challenge that Sophia's facing with artificial intelligence. It's not good, it's damaging reputations. Now, let me explain the problem. Let me show you some proof that it is a problem, and then what you need to do to fix this, because we can still get degrees really fast. We just got to be careful to not fall into the trap that other students are falling into. Now, what students are doing is they're taking out their phones or opening up a second device or whatever, and they're speaking into their phones while they're going through these online self-paced courses. And they're saying things like, hey, ChatGPT, what's the answer to this question? And essentially, they're just using AI to cheat their way through these college level courses. And guess what, guys? It's super easy to do, right? There's no one really that's going to catch you. It's not proctored. Nothing bad's going to happen to you, right? Well, not necessarily. Let me walk you through some challenges here. Now, first, I want to show you the transfer credit and articulation page with University of Arizona. Now, the reason I want to show you University of Arizona is because they have what's called University of Arizona Global Campus. We're also going to show you University of Maryland has some similar things being stated right now. But these global campuses, they're like really laid back college programs. And University of Arizona has that type of college program. Anyone can get in, anyone can go through college, get degrees for cheaper, all of that, right? Well, if you look at their transfer credit and articulation, they posted this notification right at the very top of their transfer credit page. And it says, per University of Arizona transfer credit policies, courses from Sophia Learning, they're very specifically calling out Sophia. Courses from Sophia Learning cannot be accepted for credit at University of Arizona main campus or University of Arizona online, but may be accepted by University of Arizona Global Campus. This is a big red flag. They're like coming out and saying, "Oh, you know what? We're not going to take those anymore." And that's a really big deal. Now, University of Maryland also has a global campus. Like, these are schools that are very familiar with accepting transfer credits, and they have branches of their schools with that are really lax and fast. And their 2025-2026 catalog for acceptability of undergraduate transfer credits, they say, here's who we accept transfer credits from, basically regionally accredited universities. And then down below, they say, in addition, the University of Maryland does not award credit for coursework completed through companies or organizations. These include, but are not limited to, Sophia Learning, Coursera, Straighterline, Outlier, and Study.com. Now, on top of that, one of the most popular schools for accepting Sophia credits, the University of Maine at Presque Isle, just a few months ago, dropped a report saying, hey, you know what? We're going to keep accepting these Sophia credits, but we're going to accept less than we used to, and they're scaling back on it. The big issue, there's two issues here. I'm going to talk about how to kind of get around these issues. Students are smart. People that want degrees are smart, and they want to save some money and they want to save some time. So floods of students are starting to use these outside credit methods. Schools want you in their school longer so they make more money. So number one is it's a money thing. Number two, it is actually a reputation thing as well. What happens is students start using these methods, and tons of students start cheating, asking ChatGPT or asking AI to give them answers to questions along the way. And if these tools are not proctored, what you see is floods and floods and floods of students using these tools to cheat. And next thing you know, the schools that are accepting tons of these become diploma mill type schools where you show that you have a degree from that school and employers don't really care because the reputation is low for those schools. And we all know, you've heard of diploma mill schools. Like, that's not where we want degrees from, because we want degrees to get pay raises. Now, let me give you an example of schools that are making shifts. Now, this change just went into effect. It's actually not in effect right the second I'm recording this video, but literally in a few days, it's going to be in effect. And so by the time this video is live and you're watching it, this is already locked in effect. Now, Purdue University Global has what are called these Excel track programs. And these programs are fully self-paced. You can go through quickly and they're not proctored. And what you're seeing is they've sent this notice out to all of their students that are enrolled in these Excel track programs. And they're saying, we're making some changes. The new Excel track policy will allow students to register for 18 modules, up to 18 modules at the beginning of a term. A module at Purdue Global is a credit, so 18 credits. Once you've successfully completed those modules, you may register for up to an additional 18 modules or 18 more credits, and their semesters are 10 weeks long. So what they're doing is students were graduating too fast, in their opinion, and they're capping you to 36 credits every 10 weeks. That's still really fast, but instead of like 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's like a year, and you can't graduate faster than a year through Purdue University Global's Excel track programs. Now, this is the AI flag, and this is what I want to point out. It says, in addition to operational impacts of current registration practices, there are questions about academic integrity and the value of a Purdue Global degree. When students attempt to complete the equivalent of 8 to 10 courses term after term, we and others question how they can do it so quickly and how much they're actually learning. A diploma should represent substantive knowledge, reflecting thoughtful time on task. It is in all of our interest to protect the integrity and reputation of degrees granted by Purdue Global. The changes to support that goal. So essentially, like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Schools are seeing, they're catching on to what floods of students are doing, using AI to cheat, and they're not learning anything. They're just zooming through these courses, sophia.org, study.com. They're having these issues of academic quality. And when students cheat, it lowers the reputation of these tools and it causes major problems. So if these tools, if sophia.org, if study.com don't make changes quickly, they are going to, their reputation is going to dive even more. Less schools are going to accept credits from them because the schools don't want to dive in reputation, because they want to protect themselves. They want students wanting to come. They want employers respecting their schools because they want the revenue of more students continuing to come. Now, study.com, these are predictions, and I'm going to give you some alternatives so that you can still go get your degrees really, really fast. Now, study.com used to proctor. They used to proctor their exams. They have AI detection tools to detect AI with essays, things like that. So I think this should be a pretty easy pivot for study.com. And my hope is that they go back to proctoring, because, and I know proctoring is like a scary word. People are like, I don't want someone making sure I'm not cheating through my exam. Well, self-study for these exams and then taking these exams, it doesn't take very long. Like, you can seriously take a college level class study for it, test out of it in like a couple of days. You do not need to cheat to get your degree really, really fast. You don't, because you don't want the cheating to come back and bite you later. So study.com, I think, will make that change at some point. It's a matter of what schools do and how fast schools start reacting to this. Sophia.org has not done that. Like, their bread and butter is like, we don't proctor, everything's self-paced. We will see. Maybe they will make the change, maybe they won't. But in the meantime, if this is me right now and I don't want to earn credits through colleges and universities, I want to earn them on my own, there's two places I'm going to go. Number one is CLEP. CLEP exams still are accepted by way more colleges and universities than schools that accept study.com and Sophia. For example, Sophia is accepted by like 1,000 schools. That's like 1 in 4 schools accept Sophia. And a lot of grad programs reject students for having those on their bachelor's degree transcripts. Well, CLEP exams are a little bit different. If we go into CLEP exams, exam topics, it's pretty simple. What you do is you find an exam that matches up with a class that you're about to take. And by the way, there are strategies I like more than CLEP exams, and I'm going to keep getting to those. But if you do, or if you're certain you want credits outside of the school and you just don't want to do it through the school, this is where I would go for sure. You essentially buy one of these exams, a college level exam. It's $97. You self-study for it. You test out of the class. It's proctored. Someone watches you to make sure you didn't cheat. And those can get accepted to like really reputable programs. So CLEP exams are one. Next is DSST exams. If you go to getcollegecredit.com, it's like a CLEP exam. And as you can see, there's different topics you can choose from. Let's say you want to take a math exam. You can go buy a math exam, okay? Principles of statistics. You buy this exam, you take the exam, it's proctored. They know you're not cheating. So the academic integrity stays intact, but you can still use modern tools to study for these and learn really quickly. I'm going to show you how to ethically use AI in just a minute. But what I want to show you is there are schools, for example, like Purdue Global, I showed you made that change where you're capped at like a year, but they have what are called, if we go to their degree programs and bachelor's degrees, if we scroll down here, like look at their aviation degrees, business degrees, communication degrees, you can load more. But if you find these degrees here, they're called Excel track degrees. These are like fully self-paced degrees inside of the programs. These are really fast, you guys. And like you can go get a degree in less than a year and pay a year of tuition. Grants and scholarships should easily be able to cover that. And you're not paying out of pocket, you're getting degrees quickly. Another good option is Western Governors University. They allow you to test out of classes, almost like taking a CLEP exam through their school. They've got business, tech, health and nursing, education degrees. And the cool thing here is it's a flat rate for like 6 months of school. And it's like $4,000 for 6 months of school. It's easy to come up with that amount in grants and scholarships. So you're talking free. Like I know sophia.org and stay.com, free, like it's so much cheaper, right? Well, if you bring your tuition bill down to $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000, grants and scholarships should make up for that, and you shouldn't be paying out of pocket anyway. So you can earn these credits through these schools. Another example, University of Maine at Presque Isle has their Your Pace programs. They're like the king of accepting outside transfer credits. They have lots of BBA programs, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Bachelor of Liberal Studies programs, and they've got a bunch to choose from. They're popular. Now, my hope is that they do something to protect against cheating because they don't proctor exams either. But there are lots of schools that do this, and essentially it protects the quality of education and the school doesn't turn into a diploma mill. So we'll see if like which of these schools do this. Some schools already are proctoring and checking against AI so that students can't cheat. But here's the thing, you want to get the degree fast. You don't want to spend money. You want it to be easier, right? So there are ways you can do this. AI is good. AI is not bad. Yes, lots of students are abusing AI and it's affecting those of you that want to earn the degree ethically. It's unfortunate, but there are really smooth, good ways to study and learn with AI. Now, let me give you an example of how to use AI ethically. ChatGPT has a tool. If we look at their GPTs, they're basically apps within ChatGPT. They have this, if we go to explore GPTs, you can just search the word tutor me. If you look, click right here. I've used it before, so it drops into like the previously used section. But if we go into their tutor me tool, you can learn anything. You can prompt, teach me how to graph fractions because you have an algebra exam. You need to graph fractions. And then you just submit. It literally just chats with you back and forth and finds out what your previous knowledge is and teaches you how to do whatever you ask it. So you can use AI ethically. You can use it as a research assistant. You can use it to help you write outlines. You can use it to help you find sources for essays. Like there's so many good and ethical ways to use AI. We just need to be really careful right now. Tools that are being used and abused, for example, sophia.org, study.com. If it's me, I'm staying away from these tools right now because their reputation's diving, schools are accepting less, and you don't want a degree that becomes a diploma mill degree down the road, even after you've earned it, because other students are using and abusing the rules, right? We want to see them change the rules, protect against cheaters, go get the degree ethically, and it makes a big difference. Now, I know people are going to accuse me because this does happen sometimes. They're going to say, well, Ryan, you just don't want me to use this tool because you make less money. That is so far from the truth. I literally benefit zero. I help students get degrees faster all the time, and some of my students use these tools and some of my students don't, and it makes literally zero difference to me if you use these tools or not. This is me genuinely warning you of potential lower quality degree down the road because other students are abusing the system. And I know some people get on YouTube and they say, "Hey, we're use these tools, they're so amazing, and then use my affiliate link," and they make money when you use the tools. They're not going to tell you the red flags, and this is me telling you the red flags. Now, there are ways to use these tools and to get away with using these tools and to still get really solid degrees. This is just my warning of students that overuse these tools. If you go get 2 or 3 years of your degree through these tools, and then boom, reputation just continues to dive because they're being used and abused, that's not good for you. There are so many ways to save time with college degrees. These are not even the fastest ways to earn degrees. If you want to learn how to earn degrees faster, I'll leave some links down below in the video description. Just use those. Like the video, subscribe. Hope this video has added value to your day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.